It's the Ross Tucker Football Podcast.
Oh, yeah, it is. But it's not just any Ross Tucker Football Podcast. It is a Finish Strong Friday presented by DraftKings that we are recording on a Thursday night after the Bucs and the Cowboys. I'll give you all of my thoughts on that game, of course, momentarily. But first, you know what we do on Fridays. You know what I love to do on Fridays. First of all, on Fridays, I like to make sure each and every one of you have the right mindset for the day, okay? Finish strong for yourselves and for your families, okay? Focus when you exercise, when you work today, so you feel great about what you accomplished this week, all weekend long. You can feel good about it, and you can eat and watch football and drink, feeling good about what you accomplished this week. It's a Finish Strong Friday. It's also a Winners Friday.
I want winners. I want people that want to win.
Man, I can't tell you how much. Look, we appreciate all of you guys. We have tens of thousands of listeners, right? We love you guys, all of you. Very much appreciate your loyalty. And you give us 30 minutes every day, and you listen to other shows as well. It's amazing. Those of you that go the extra mile, though, I just can't tell you how much I appreciate. Those are the things we really need to try to get more people to listen. So if you spread the word via social media, like Steven Wilson, you are going to get rewarded with a signed card, a signed press pass, a signed picture. Steven Wilson tweeted at me and said, "Longtime listener, first-time tweeter." That was awesome, Steven. Now, remember, I love the quote tweets. If you quote tweet at Ross Tucker Pod or at Ross Tucker NFL, saying how much you love the show or the episode, or Ross made a good point here, or Greg Cosell's the man, pretty good chance you'll be a winner and you'll get a retweet from us, which we love to do. Anyway, congratulations, Steven, for being the Spread the Word winner. Congratulations to Mark Moretsky from Hawaii. He took advantage of the Manscaped code FEAST20 and the 10,000.cc code Ross Tucker. So it looks like I'm sending one of these Maddens out to Hawaii. Very cool. I love that we've got listeners literally all over the globe. Thank you, Mark, for your support. Hey, we'll do the same thing for Madden next week. So if you hit up manscaped.com, use the code FEAST20 or 10,000.cc, use the code Ross Tucker, send them to me. You'll get a great chance to get one of them. I think I have 8 of them. I'll count them for next week. I'll tell you what press passes I have. I'll give you the whole lowdown, rundown, whatever I'm supposed to say early next week. The YouTube shout out, Eric Lane. I had never seen Eric Lane make a comment on YouTube before. YouTube.com/Ross Tucker NFL. Eric commented about its opening of the season. He was fired up. I love it, Eric. I love that we have new YouTube subscribers that can check out the new videos that we post. And I love when people comment. So congratulations, Eric. You actually get a Cameo style shout out. So that Cameo app, and a lot of you guys hire me to do videos for you for whatever reason, birthdays, anniversaries, fantasy, talk trash, whatever. Eric, I will do one for you for free. Just let me know who you want the shout out for, and I can do that for you, buddy. Love that you subscribed and commented. I love that we had a game tonight that we can break down. Finally, regular season game that counted and everything. It's Big Show time.
The Big Show.
All right, Ross, game 1 of 272 in the books. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers hold on to win 31. Actually, come back to win 31-29 over the Dallas Cowboys.
What a game. Are you kidding me? I mean, what an unbelievable game and really an unbelievable night. I mean, you know, we can talk more about it on Monday's show, but TJ Watt gets his big contract from the Steelers, $80 million fully guaranteed. The Ravens lose Gus Edwards and Marcus Peters to torn ACLs. Again, we'll be talking more about that stuff Monday and Tuesday next week, but pretty eventful night all around. But what a game, Brian. I mean, The NFL is just unbelievable. It's uncanny how often the games are fantastic, especially the primetime games. I mean, I got so much to say. First of all, Brady was absolutely picking apart the Cowboys in the first half, primarily on play action passes, taking advantage of the overzealous linebackers for the Cowboys, like my guy Micah Parsons. I thought one of the really impactful parts of the game was early in the game when Sean Murphy Bunting, one of the two pretty good corners for the Bucs, dislocated his elbow. Boy, were they able to pick on their receivers after that. Dak was looking awesome all game. And I thought Kellen Moore did a terrific job. The Cowboys offensive coordinator, play calling, keeping the Bucs off balance. And quite frankly, if Greg Zuerlein doesn't miss the chip shot field goal earlier in the game and the extra point, the Cowboys probably win that game. Some of the things that jumped out to me in the first half, they had a horrific, stupid taunting call on Ryan Jensen. I thought they had 2 or 3 times, Bri, where they threw the flag and there was no penalty there. Very disappointing. That's like a huge pet peeve of mine, when they throw the flag when there is no penalty. When in doubt, don't call it. Obviously, a huge factor in the game was the turnovers. I mean, the Bucs had 4 of them. You know, Fournette drops one through his hands, the Hail Mary by Brady, the fumble by Godwin, and Ronald Jones. I mean, DeMarcus Lawrence punched it out of Ronald Jones' hands. That led to the Dak touchdown on a bad snap. I mean, that's the biggest reason why the Cowboys could have, would have, should have won the game. You know, even in the first half, they had that and the Fournette drop on the screen pass. That's 10 points that the Bucs basically handed the Cowboys. Brady threw a bomb to Antonio Brown for a touchdown. How about Antonio Brown, by the way? I mean, a year ago, the Bucs didn't have Antonio Brown, Gronk, or Brady. Now they're like their 3 best offensive players, skill guys at least. Zuerlein finally made a field goal at the end of the first half, and of course, the big one at the end of the game. Cowboys had to settle for field goals too much, though, Bri. Dak was incredible. I tweeted right after the game at Ross Tucker NFL, you know, Dak played unbelievable, yet the Cowboys still find a way to lose. That feels familiar. Very, very familiar. Carlton Davis was finally able to pick off Dak, but when he did, it went off CeeDee Lamb's hands. It was a great throw by Dak. Makes him pay for throwing in traffic. Leads to Brady throwing twice to Gronk, including versus a 0 blitz for a touchdown. DeMarcus Lawrence was covering him, but Dak wasn't done. Answered back yet again. Cowboys to get the touchdown on 3rd and 1. Then the Bucs are up 2. They're about to go seal the game, Bri, as I know you saw, and Godwin fumbles going into the end zone on the DeMonte Kazee hit. I mean, the turnovers are the things that gave the Cowboys the best chance to win. Cowboys almost won because of Dak and the turnovers. By the way, though, the Cowboys never should have even had that opportunity at the field goal at the end of the game. Vita Vea, they called a holding penalty on 2nd down. He got held even worse on 3rd down. That dude is an absolute manster. He's not even a monster. He's a manster. They get the field goal from Zuerlein to go ahead. But Tommy, #Tommy, gets a throw to Bernard, another throw to Bernard, a throw to Gronk, and then throws to Godwin. I thought it was a push-off, Bri. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was a push-off on Chris Godwin. I thought they should have called it, but they decided to let him play in that situation, I suppose. And the Bucs were able to go ahead and make the field goal. Now, who knows what would have happened if they did call offensive pass interference, but they didn't. I thought they should have. The Bucs end up kicking the field goal. Bucs win 31-29. Absolutely incredible football game. I love football. I love this podcast. I love all of you guys. I hope you're as fired up about the game as I am. Hope you're as fired up that we're posting this on Thursday night, as I am. I think you guys know by checking out my social media at Ross Tucker NFL, at Ross Tucker Pod, how much I love food. I love food. You see the press box food videos. I take pictures of my food at times. I would not steer you wrong when it comes to food. That's why I am imploring you to skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. There's a reason why it is America's #1 meal kit. Look, I know we're all busy. Why have to go to the grocery store? They send it all to you. They've got a ridiculous menu. My wife is very picky, and she loves the HelloFresh menu. Absolutely loves it. It's 30% cheaper than shopping at grocery stores with pre-portioned ingredients. It gives you exactly what you need to make the good, healthy food. It's amazing. Go to HelloFresh.com/14Tucker and use code 14Tucker for up to 14 free meals, including free shipping. Are you kidding me? HelloFresh.com/14Tucker, code 14Tucker, 14 free meals, including free shipping. So it's healthy, it's delicious, and it's free. What are you waiting for? HelloFresh.com/14Tucker.
Want to know which team is going to win every single game on Sunday? Then listen up.
All right, Ross, let's start with the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Houston Texans.
You know, Bri, it's kind of interesting. I know everybody's down on the Texans. I know the Texans stink. I know all those things. I'm just not sure the Jaguars are a whole lot better. It'll be Trevor Lawrence's first game. I was not impressed by what I saw from the Jags in the preseason. I think the Texans have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder with everybody saying they're going to stink. And with the whole Deshaun Watson situation hanging over them, I think they're going to rise to the occasion, and I think they're going to win this football game. Somehow, some way, I think they'll run the ball effectively against Jacksonville. I think Tyrod Taylor makes enough plays with his legs. I think Trevor Lawrence is kind of up and down. I'm going to go Houston Texans 20, Jaguars 17, and we're going to start the season, Bri, with an underdog outright win. I like the Texans to win the game outright. Let the doggies out.
Ross's Underdog of the Week.
The LA Chargers are at the Washington football team.
What an awesome game. I mean, Washington's a 1-point favorite. I mentioned that just for if I let the doggies out, but essentially, it really is just a toss-up game, with them being a 1-point favorite at home. I do think I'm going to lean, like I did with Texans-Jaguars, I'm going to lean to the home team in a lot of these games because I think the home crowd is going to be significant with full stadiums. And it's been a while since these guys have played in front of a full packed stadium with the noise being a factor. So this is, I think, just going to be an awesome football game. I'm going to say it ends up being like 24-23 Washington. I think it's lined exactly correct. Toss-up game could go either way. I'm really leaning towards Washington primarily because of the home crowd. And I have more faith in their defense and the Chargers defense. Eckler has the hamstring issue. That's not good. Give me the Washington football team to win it 24-23.
Seattle Seahawks and the Indianapolis Colts.
I don't know how you take the Colts right now. I mean, I am taking I'll believe it when I see it approach with the Indianapolis Colts. The Seahawks are favored by 2.5. and I think they are going to win the game. Look, the Colts might be better. Maybe Carson Wentz comes out and plays great. Maybe he's healthy and he plays awesome. I just need to see that. I need to see what the left tackle looks like for the Colts. I need to see Quentin Nelson and Wentz out there. I need to see how the Colts are without T.Y. Hilton. I feel like I know what Russell Wilson and the Seahawks are. They got the Jamal Adams deal done. They got the Dwayne Brown deal done. It's, all hunky-dory. I think Kumbaya. Remember Kumbaya, Bri?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a 1960s hippie, just in that genre.
All I remember is going to Camp Conner Weiser growing up, where I'm from. And I feel like every day we, Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya. God is watching us. Kumbaya. Anybody? Anyone? Let me know. I don't know. Isn't it weird that's like ingrained in my memory from being 8 years old? Anyway, I feel like in Seattle, everything is Kumbaya, my Lord. In Indianapolis, not so Kumbaya. Not Kumbaya. Give me the Seahawks on the road, and I think it's 24-17. I'm not sure it's all that close.
All right, next game, it's the New York Jets and the Carolina Panthers.
Sam Darnold revenge game. I'll take Carolina, but I got to be honest with you. I don't feel great about it. I don't think it's like a slam dunk, but the Jets, they've got Crowder issues. Their offensive line still kind of settling in with the injuries to Vera Tucker and Becton during camp. So I'll take Carolina to win it, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Zach attack and the Jets get this win in Carolina. I was very impressed by Zach Wilson. Thought it was pretty unbelievable. My buddy Greg Rosenthal from around the NFL, NFL.com, he had Sam Darnold as the single worst quarterback in the entire NFL. Wow.
Moving on, Minnesota Vikings, Cincinnati Bengals.
The Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, I'm going Vikings. I mean, I know they've got some injury issues and Irv Smith's out, but the Bengals are another one. Major concerns about the O-line, concerns about Jamar Chase drops, concerns about Joe Burrow coming off the knee injury. I don't like that many concerns, Bri. Give me the Vikings on the road. And I think this one, I got a little more faith in the Vikings to put some points up. 27-23, Minnesota.
Arizona at Tennessee.
Huge game. Huge game for both these teams. Arizona's got to get wins like this. Tennessee, I think they're the class of the AFC South, but this is a game they should win, at home against a team that might be worst in their division, even though it's a very good division. We'll see how some of these old guys work out for the Cardinals with J.J. Watt, A.J. Green. Greg said yesterday he envisions a lot of 10 personnel from Arizona. That'll be interesting if they come out with a lot of 4 receiver sets. You don't see that a ton in the NFL. I'll still go with the Titans. Again, home field advantage, man. I think it's going to be significant, especially in week 1 as these guys get used to playing in front of home crowds, using the silent count again. Give me the Titans to run on the Cardinals, and I think it ends up being a pretty high-scoring game here. I'm going to go 34-31, Bri.
All right. The San Francisco 49ers at the Detroit Lions.
So this is a pretty good survivor pick. I didn't take it because of the unknown with the new coach in Detroit, because the Niners are on the road, and because I don't know about Jimmy Garoppolo yet. But it's still a pretty good survivor pick, I think, and one that you could take. I thought the Bucs were a pretty good survivor pick. And in fact, out of these games, I think the Rams and the Niners are your best survivor picks. Detroit they got no line. I think they'll be pretty good. We'll see what Goff has. Just not enough weapons. I don't think they're going to be able to run it down the Niners' throat. I think the Niners will be able to get pressure on Goff. He doesn't do well under pressure. Let's go 27-17 Niners, and you can lock them up, Brian.
Your survivor / knockout / whatever you call it, pick of the week.
Pittsburgh Steelers, Buffalo Bills.
The Buffalo Bills. Yeah, I like the Bills. You know, Roethlisberger said it's a work in progress on offense. They're playing on the road. That place is going to be bananas. I mean, they are going to go berserk in Buffalo. And if you are the Steelers with that revamped offensive line, it's not good. Not a good scene for the Steelers to go to Buffalo. Their D-line looks better with some of these young guys, Epinesa and Rousseau. I'm all over. I think the Steelers will be better than people think, but I like the Bills in this one. Lower scoring game with the Pittsburgh defense, 23-16 Bills.
Battle of the Birds, Eagles, Falcons.
Battle of the Birds is right. Look, I think people know if you listen to the Even Money podcast earlier in the week, I like the Eagles. I think the Eagles are significantly better up front on both sides of the ball. Unless Hurts turns it over a number of times, I think they got a great chance to win the game. They're better up front, both sides of the ball. They didn't show a whole lot in the preseason. I don't think the Falcons did either. I think it's a close game. I think it's a good game. But I think Jalen Hurts' legs are a factor. He has played well in that stadium before. And I think the Eagles start out 1-0. And they're the underdog in this game. I'm going to say 23-17 Eagles. And you can let the doggies out, Brian.
Ross's Underdog of the Week.
Next game, it's the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs.
What an awesome game. I mean, what a stinking awesome game. I cannot wait. Man, it's hard, real hard to go against the Chiefs. I really like, as you heard on the Even Money podcast, I like the Browns with the points. The line has come down quite a bit. But here's the deal, Bri. I think it's a one-score game. I think it's a close game. And I think it's very hard for me to go against Patrick Mahomes in that situation. I think for the Browns, this is the ideal time to be playing against the Chiefs. They've got 3 rookie starters, and it's their first game. However, the game's in Kansas City. It's not in Cleveland. And I think that's a huge advantage. I talked about home field. I talked about the noise. And Mahomes is just so clutch. I'm not sure Baker Mayfield is. Give me the Chiefs in the game of the week. 27-24 Kansas City.
Green Bay Packers, New Orleans Saints in Jacksonville.
And you'll be there, Bri.
Yes, I will.
Boy, you got a raw deal on the press box food department because New Orleans is usually pretty good. Jacksonville, not so much.
Well, New Orleans, fair. It should be better. In a food city like New Orleans, it should be better. But I'm not complaining.
Yeah, exactly. Fair, good point. Fair point. I will be giving the breakdown, of course, of what we've got going in at West Point on Saturday. Looking forward to that. Again, 11:30, Western Kentucky, leading passer in the country over the last 4 years, Bailey Zappi against Army, remembering September 11th. Definitely check that out at 11:30 a.m. Eastern on Saturday. Love when you guys, by the way, give me your show me pictures if you're watching it or show me pictures of me on the TV. It's awesome. I like the Packers, man. Major bummer for the Saints and unfair advantage that they lost a home game here. I got to think that it'll be half the stadium, however many people are even there, will be Packers fans. And that's not good for the Saints. Not good at all. I think Jameis remains to be seen what he's able to do. The Saints don't have Bradley Roby. He's suspended for a week. So I'll be taking the Green Bay Packers in this one. I will say I think it's a pretty close game, pretty good game. I'm going to go with that same score, 27-24. I'm not sold on Green Bay's defense. 27-24, Green Bay. I am sold on the shorts and T-shirt from 10,000.cc. If you guys have seen, those of you that watch it on YouTube, youtube.com/Ross Tucker NFL, you know I've worn the shirt a lot this week. I'm a big fan. Perfect workout shirt. It's lightweight, it's breathable, it's durable, but the shorts, they're known for their shorts. 3 core training shorts built for all the different ways that you train. Direct to consumer, no middleman. So you're getting premium fabrics, trims, and techniques other brands simply cannot afford. They're offering you guys 15% off your purchase. Go to 10,000.cc and enter code Ross Tucker to receive 15% off your purchase. That is 10,000.cc. Enter code Ross Tucker. Very cool. And you can still win the Madden.
The Denver Broncos and the New York Giants.
Oh, Broncos. Now, I know the Giants are at home, but still a lot of question marks with this Giants football team, especially the offensive line. I think Denver's defense is nasty. I don't think Teddy will turn it over. I like the Broncos to take down the G-men, and I think it's a lower scoring game. I think this one is like 20-16 Broncos.
Miami Dolphins, New England Patriots.
Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins gonna lose. They're playing in Foxborough. I think Patriots fans are a little reinvigorated with Mac Jones. He's giving them shades of hashtag Tommy out there in New England. I think it'll be an awesome game. I really do. I'm going to go lower scoring again, though. 20-17. Home of the Pats.
Sunday Night Football, the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Rams.
So this is another good survivor pick. I just cannot imagine Chicago going out with Andy Dalton and beating the Rams in their first game in LA Sunday night with a full stadium. I just don't see it happening, Bri. I'm all over the Rams in this one. You know, the only way they don't win it in my mind is if Stafford is turning the football over. I don't think he will. I think the Rams win this one 24-13. I think the Bears only score 13 points. People are calling for Fields. And you can lock that one up too, Bri.
Your survivor/knockout/whatever you call it, pick of the week.
Monday Night Football, it's the final game of the week. Baltimore Ravens, Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Ravens. I know they've had a bunch of issues. O-line hasn't played together. You know, they've got running back issues, receiver issues. I don't care. I don't see the Raiders getting this win. I mean, maybe they do, but I tend to doubt that the Raiders get this win. I like the Ravens to be able to run the ball on the Raiders. I still just don't think they're in a good place with their defense right now in Las Vegas. And I don't think the Raiders are going to score a lot of points on that Ravens defense. Ravens defense is nasty. Let's go 21-17. No field goals from a brother from another mother, Justin Tucker. 21-17 Ravens. And I think that's it, right, Brian?
That is it.
That's all the games. All right, so I get to give some shout-outs to finish up the week. Shout-outs to Pizza Boy Brewing, Sporticulture, Vision Comics with an X, HumanHeadNYC.com, SteakhouseSports.com. Love all of our patrons, patreon.com/RTmedia, especially the I Think We're Done Here. I mean, we're 5 days a week now. You get a shout out 5 days a week, the entire month for $100. It's an absolute no-brainer if you knew what some of the other advertisers were paying to just get a shout out for your business every day. Trust me. Have an awesome weekend. Hopefully you can check out my game a little bit tomorrow. I think we're done here.
Thanks for listening to the Ross Tucker Football Podcast. Make sure to also subscribe to the Fantasy Feast, Even Money, Business of Sports, and College Draft. All available at Apple Podcasts, rosstucker.com, or wherever podcasts can be found.
A lot of times on the show, I mentioned DraftKings. Here's what you need to know. You got to be 21 or older, New Jersey, Indiana, or Pennsylvania only. New customers only. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER, or in Indiana, 1-800-9-WITH-IT. By the way, if what I was talking about included a deposit bonus, doesn't always, sometimes it does. Deposit bonus requires 25 times playthrough, and deposit bonuses are paid out in site credit.